Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me, please leave a comment. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session of our pre-conference conversation this evening. If you can hear me, I'd like you to leave a comment. Tell us your name and where you're watching us from. Tell us your name and where you're watching us from. Tell us your name and where you're watching us from. Good evening. If you can hear me, please leave a comment. Tell us your name and where you are connecting from. Yes, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to another session of our pre-conference conversations tonight with Miss Chiwani Precious. If you can hear me, please leave a comment. Tell us your name and where you are connecting from. Tell us your name and where you're connecting from in the comment section. Tell us your name and where you are connecting from. Okay, welcome Samuel David, Samuel Daniel, sorry, from Abuja. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for that network glitch. If you are live, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell us your name and where you are connecting from. Tell us your name and where you are connecting from. Tell us your name and where you're connecting from. So tonight we have with us our speaker, a woman of renown, Miss Precious Chouani, popularly called Global Fresh, is a multiple award-winning author of over 8 books, a leadership consultant, international public speaker, content creator, and young political activist with a deep passion for women empowerment. With years of experience in her field, recognized for her expertise, insightful perspectives, and exceptional leadership skills. With over 50 professional certificates and awards, an entrepreneur and a pragmatic nation builder. Oh my God, we are in for something big tonight. She believes in transformational leadership and believes in her future like a religion. She is the convener of the Leadership Room, a virtual program where she helps young people make better leadership decisions with over 4,000 participants from different countries. She is also the convener of Chit Chats with Precious, which holds every Friday, where she gives answers to frequently asked questions in business, leadership, and life generally. She's also the founder of the She Leads Global, a community that has raised and groomed over 30,000 women and young professionals through strategic capacity programs since its inception in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable men of the house, we are in for something big tonight. We are in for something big tonight. Okay, so tonight we have Miss Precious Chiwani with us, and she's going to be talking about business. Mm. So if you're still with us, please leave your name and where you're joining us from in the comment section so that we can recognize you. Welcome, Solomon from Uyo. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, I think our speaker is having a bit of a network glitch. I think our speaker is having a bit of a network glitch. She will be with us shortly. If you do not mind as well, please leave your expectations from tonight for tonight's meeting. If you have questions as well, please leave it in the comment section so that our speaker can have all the time to attend to the questions. If you have questions as well with regards to building relationships, please leave your questions in the comment section. Our speaker tonight is loaded. She's loaded with years of experience under her belt to answer every question as to regards relationship. Okay, okay. Keep it coming. Keep the comments coming. Okay, Promise Hour from Port Harcourt. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our speaker, mm, okay, we apologize for the several the Miss Chuan, can you hear us? Hello, Ma. Can you hear us? Are you with us? Hmm. Okay.
Miracle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Ma?
Yes, I can. It seems like your network is having the network is quite bad this evening.
Yes, the network seems very terrible. But welcome. We are happy to have you now. And we've taken so much of your time. Thank you for joining us. And I have my pen and my paper ready, and we all are waiting and anticipating your session tonight. So the floor is yours, Ma.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I feel so excited to be here. And I want to say thank you to my brother, Sunday Chukwubike. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for putting this together. I celebrate the great work you're doing out there. We are all inspired. We're all motivated. Thank you. Shout out to you and to the entire team putting this together. Thank you for being here. So tonight we're going to be talking about building quality and profitable relationships, right? How to grow rich with quality relationships. So, what my first question is, what do you actually understand by relationship? When we talk about relationship, there's a lot of things that comes to play. There's a lot of things people think when we use the word in quote relationship. But this time around, we're not talking about your social relationships, right? We're talking about quality people who are in your life, to enable you to grow, quality people who are there to promote you, quality people who are there to inspire you to your next level. We're not talking about people who are on the basics in your life. We're talking about people who are there to push you to do more, to be better, to become more. Now, there's something I say all the time when I talk to people. Two currencies govern the world, two major currencies. There are a lot of currencies, there are thousands of currencies out there, but two major currencies govern the world. Number one is money. Yes, we are all familiar with money, the currency called money. We use it for exchange, right? And then the second most important is relationship. Money can actually take you far, but relationship will take you further, right? I've asked this question all the time. What of what value is the relationship you have to you? Is it just people you just talk with, you just chat with, just there? They're just there. There's nothing extra about the people in your life. Now, building quality relationship means that the people in your life are the next the ladder you need to climb for your next level. They are the people who are going to promote you to the place you need to be next. Relationships are so powerful that you need people. Now, look at this. The world is structured in an exchange setting. The world is structured in an exchange setting. What do I mean? Trade by barter in common, the normal way we understand it, exchange, trade by barter. That is the way the world system is structured. It means you have to give me something and I have to give you something in return. We have to exchange value for value, right? So in that exchange, it means that you have to have something to offer me and I also have something to offer you for us to grow, for us to build. Now look at this. The money you're looking for is in the hands of someone. Every business person out there is in business for two reasons: to build financial stability. Now that money you're actually looking for is in the hands of someone. What does this tell you? You need people to thrive, you need people to grow, you need people to move to your next level. So you're looking for money, you're looking for connection, you're looking for influence. They are all in the hands of someone out there. Someone has the power you're looking for, someone has the money you're looking for, someone has the influence, the connection. Be it whatsoever, it is in the hands of someone. So the question is, do you have that person who can give you that next level you've always dreamt of? Do you have the person who has that key that you're looking for? Right? So quality relationships are very important. I tell young people, I tell myself, I tell my team members, I tell every single person around me, you need to understand how to value relationships, how to build relationships. Now, how do we build those relationships that actually convert to, profitability? How do we build those connections that actually convert to real time value? To real time value, right? I've heard some people say networking, right? Networking is very important, but networking on the surface is nothing. It's not quality relationships. So I've had a lot of people go to events. For instance, you go to a conference, you meet people, you take pictures, right? And you sometimes you even go further beyond pictures to get their contacts. But what happens after you've collected those numbers? I've heard one of my mentors say there's a difference between phone number and contact, right? So we go to events, we network with people, we just take pictures for the social media paparazzi. Does it end there? Does it really end there? That's the question. How do you convert these people you've met today to become people who are strategically, invested in you? Like I said earlier, the world system is structured in a system of exchange. You have to have something to give to people for them to give you back. So building quality relationships simply means you have value that you people are ready to get. There's a value you have, you want to give out to people. There's a value you have, people are ready to buy into. People don't just meet you because you're beautiful, because you're handsome. No, people don't want to connect with you because, oh, you just dress well. People want to connect with you because you have value to offer. You have what they need per season, per time of their life. So if you don't have the value they are looking for, if you don't have what they are looking for, there's no relationship in the equation. There's no relationship in the first place, right? So to build quality and profitable relationship, the first thing is that you must be a person of value. Are you valuable? What do you bring to the table? What can you offer people? A question. Someone asked me a question a month ago. We were having a conversation, and he said, some of the celebrities we admire, some of the big men we look out for as models. How do we actually connect with them intentionally? Sometimes those people look as if they are difficult to find, they're difficult to connect with, they're difficult, it's difficult to be in their space. But the truth is, these people are human. These people are human, but they wouldn't want to connect with you. They are human, and they wouldn't want to connect with you if you don't have value to offer. They wouldn't want to connect with you if you don't have value to offer. So if you don't have value to offer, they wouldn't want to connect with you. If you don't have value to offer, they wouldn't want to connect with you. So the first thing is that you must be a person of value. You must be a person of value. Sorry for that glitch. So these people you are looking out for to connecting with also have something they are looking out for. So the question is, do you have what they are looking for part-time? Do you have what they are looking for at that season? Take, for instance, there's this question they ask us all the time. Probably you are in a meeting or in a conference room, and they say, if you have 2 seconds with Dangote, what would you say in that 2 seconds? If you have 3 seconds with Tony Lumilu, what would you say? And there's this thing of elevator pitch in question. See, no matter how prepared you are, your sweet tongue with your elevator pitch, if you don't have value to offer, your elevator pitch will just be in shambles. Right? It's not about sweet talking. It's about having real-time value that these people are looking for. So the high-profile individuals, the high-profile network people you've always desired, they are looking for something. Do you have what it takes to be in their space or in their circle? If you have access to them, how do you, preserve this access? Right? So the first thing to building quality, profitable relationships is that you must be a person of value. And this is where investing in yourself comes in. Investing in yourself becomes paramount. It becomes a priority for you to invest in yourself. When we talk about personal development, we're talking about you being intentional about grooming yourself and preparing yourself for the time opportunity will meet you. I have a popular quote, a popular mantra I use all the time. I said, the future will meet me ready. So the question, I throw back that question to you, is the future ready to meet you? Right? Some of us, we desire opportunities, but eventually when we get the platform, we don't, it boils down to the fact of being unprepared. When we eventually get that opportunity, when we eventually get that platform, it's just obvious that we are not prepared. So are you prepared for the opportunity you've always looked out for? Or you have plans of connecting with Tony Elumelu, or you have plans of connecting with the big guys in the industry, in your profession, in your career. Are you prepared to meet them? Right? Or you're just, dreaming about it without preparation. So personal development is number one. Build yourself to become a person of value, high value. Right? And when we talk about personal development, we're not saying do it for people. Do it for you first, with the intention of becoming a better person, becoming a better individual that the society will be proud of, becoming a person of value that can contribute to nation building and building up other young people. Right? So it is important you develop yourself. You can't even, I tell leaders most times that you can't lead people if you've not led yourself. I remember back then in 2023, in one of our courses, I had a scholarship program in Ghana, and in one of the sessions, our lecturer said something. He said, "What is the greatest quality of a leader? What do you think is the greatest quality of a leader?" And a lot of persons were saying, "Oh, honesty, integrity, discipline, hard work, all of that." And I said something at the end of the session. I said, "Ma, I think it's self-awareness." And he said, "Oh, that's absolutely correct." Because you can't even lead people if you've not led yourself. So it's important that you become self-aware of your value, self-aware of your worth, self-aware of who you are, self-aware of what you can bring to the table. Until there's a popular quote that says, "Man, know thyself." Man, know thyself. Know who you are, know your value, know your personality, know your worth. So until you become a person of value, you can't even talk about building quality and profitable relationships. Because everybody who wants to connect with you does not just want to connect on the surface because of your exterior package. By exterior package, I mean your beauty, probably your outfit, your fashion sense, and all of that. No, people want to connect with you deeper than the surface exterior level. And how do they do that? What attracts them is the value you are able to offer. So you must be a person of value. So develop yourself. Pay attention to your personal development. Improve yourself. Groom yourself for yourself first. Be excited that, oh, I am a BSc holder, I am a master's degree holder, I'm a PhD holder, I've read so books, I've done this course, I've done this program, or I am at this level, I am developed, my IQ is in high level, I have emotional intelligence, I have listening skills. Be excited that you've developed yourself for yourself first, right? Let it be a decision that, oh, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. I'm becoming better for me. I'm developing myself for me first before other people. It becomes easier for people to connect with you because you have value. So if you're someone who is looking out for building quality and profitable relationships, please build yourself, improve yourself, and be a person of value. That's number one. Number two is that you have to be a problem solver. I kid you not. So there's this thing about purpose discovery. I come online sometimes and I've seen people talking about purpose. Oh, discover yourself, discover your purpose, do that, and all of that. The truth is there are so many definitions of what purpose is, right? But I tell you that the simplest and best the simplest and best definitions of what purpose is problem solving. Purpose is simply problem solving. It's tied to problem solving, your ability to solve a particular problem. Now, there are over 20 billion people in the world, right? But each of us is created with different, our genotype is not the same, our gene is not the same. We have different things we're born with, different skills, different abilities, different talents, we're born with. So what does this tell you? It tells you that there's a space cut out for each person in this world. There's a space cut out for you. Have you wondered why every day churches are on the increase? You can see a particular building and you have over 20 churches in the same building. Yet all of them have members. Have you wondered why? What does it tell you? It tells you that there is a population cut out for you. There is a population cut out just for you, right? So you must be a problem solver. You can't talk about connecting with people, building quality relationships without building, having the ability to solve problems. The high profile individuals you're looking to connect with have problems and they're looking for people who can solve them. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine sometime, and he said he walked into a room, a conference room, and the meeting was going on. During the breakout session, he connected with one of the persons he has always dreamt of connecting with. And in splits of seconds, what you call the elevator pitch, he pitched himself, and then brought in the guy's business into the equation. And then, gave him a prospect into a problem they are looking at to, solve, and then provide a solution in splits of seconds. And that's how he was invited for a bigger gig by that particular company. So what does this tell you? You must be a problem solver. You must be a problem solver. Don't just connect with people to be there's a particular word I'm looking for, but you must connect with people with the intention of solving a particular problem. Everybody on this planet Earth has a problem. The society on its own has a problem. There's an already existing problem. If you look at the world, in fact, social media is becoming a bane in our society. So that's a problem. And people are looking for how to use social media effectively. That could be the problem you're solving. A company is looking for expanding their lead generation. You could be the person who could solve that lead generation problem for them. So the question is, what problem are you solving? When people get to meet you, connect with you, what change do you bring to their life? What solution do you bring to the table? People are no longer interested in connecting with people for social, for just social purpose. People want to connect with you because there's something you have to offer them. There's a problem, every human being is cut out to solve a particular humanity problem. There's climate change problem. What are you contributing? Most of the times when you're applying for a grant or a scholarship, you notice that they ask you a particular question. What problem are you solving? And what problem have you identified? And then how are you solving that problem? So if you're in the community development or social change making direction, you will notice that most of the times when you're applying for a scholarship, for a program, they ask you, what problem have you identified and what solution are you bringing? What does this tell you? You must be a problem solver. You must be the business you are doing. That business, if you're a business person, you figured out a particular problem and you're solving that problem, right? There's this guy on Facebook that's quite popular, Doctor of the Future, right? What does this guy do? He's identified the problem of, oh, people are desiring to live a healthier life, people are desiring to shed weight, people are desiring to, have a better figure, better appearance. What does he do? He provides solution to how you can make a healthy living, right? Now, this conference particularly going on is to 10x your productivity, 10x your business. So you particularly who want to connect with people, what problem have you identified and what problem are you solving? So you must become a problem solver to be able to build quality and profitable relationships. So identify a problem and provide a solution. Now, this mobile phone, for instance, this is a gadget. What is the essence of this gadget? It helps us to connect with people all over the world. The people who manufactured this phone is for a reason. They want you to connect with people beyond borders. You can stay in your room and talk to anybody in any part of the world. That's the solution this gadget is bringing. So what particular problem are you solving? How are you bridging people? How are you bridging problems? How are you mediating situations? How are you converting circumstances that seem to be bad to become positive? So you must be a problem solver if you want to build quality and profitable relationships. People want to connect with you and know what you're solving, what you bring to the table, right? So when that question is asked, what do you bring to the table? Convert it to, oh, this is the problem I've identified, and this is how I am solving this problem, and this is how I'm committing to nation building and national growth. The next thing is trust. Trust. Now, the Bible says something, two people can work together except they agree. Part of the scripture, popular scripture we all know. Two people cannot work together except they agree. What does this mean? It means that people want to relate with you and they also want to trust you. People won't, be part of your life if they cannot count on you. If they can't trust you, people don't want to be with someone they can't trust. Trust is another currency altogether. Trust is another currency. And this issue of trust is becoming scarce. Trust is becoming scarce in our generation. Are you a trustworthy person? Can people do business with you and count on you that you won't cheat them? Can people do business with you and be rest assured that you cannot cheat them? Can people do business with you and be rest assured that they are safe with you? They are in safe hands, their business in safe hands. Can people trust you that their secrets are safe? Can people trust you in conversations that you not leak out their information? Information management has a long thing to do, a long way to go. Whether you're whether you're connecting with people, your business partners, your social, people in your social space. Information management is powerful and it's a rare skill. Can people really do business with you and trust you? Can somebody forget something and you are able to refund it to them without lying, without mincing words? So people want to relate with you because they want to feel safe. They want you to be their safe haven. They want to trust you. They want to exchange. They want to do business with you, and they know that, oh, this is 100% guaranteed. There is nothing attached. Can people do that? Are you a trustworthy person? So you can't be talking about building quality and profitable relationships, and you don't understand the place of information management and trust. Trust is a currency. You must be a person, a trustworthy person, a person of integrity, a person of honesty. People can do business with you. People can partner with you. People can come to you and share their burden and be sure that it is safe. People can call you their safe space and safe heaven. Are you that kind of person? Are you that kind of person that can guard people in your life, that can protect people in your life? That even if a gun is pointed on your head, you are able to preserve the people God has placed in your circle. Can you preserve the people God has brought your way? Can you protect them with your life? Can you shield people? If you're not that kind of person, then this is not for you. You must be a person of trust. You are working in an environment, can they trust you and say, oh, this one, she's special among all the staff, she's trustworthy? You can count on her. Can your boss count on you? Can your business partner count on you? Can the people in your life, can your friends count on you? Can people depend on you? When people are going through things, can you be their safe haven? So you can't talk about building quality and profitable relationships and not understand the place of trust and information management. You're working in a space. See, every human being, like everybody is a human. We are all human first. So when you get in close proximity with people, when you get in close proximity with people in your life and see their weaknesses probably, can you shield them? Can you shield them? Can you protect them? Can they call you their safe space? If you're not that kind of person, then there's a problem somewhere. Trust is a currency. Trust is a currency, and you must be a trustworthy person. You must be a trustworthy person. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the skill called service. The skill called service. It's a very rare skill. A lot of people don't want to serve anymore. There's this thing in Igbo business tradition. It's called Iba Boy, the Iba Boy system. I know a lot of you might know that Iba Boy system, where you enroll and then probably serve your master for a particular season, and then while you learn on the job or learn on the business, right? I so much cherish that system and value it because it trains people on service. Can you serve people? Can you serve people genuinely from your heart? Service is a rare skill you need. If you must build quality and profitable relationship, then you must serve people. There's no two ways about it. You can't just jump from level 1 to level 100. You must serve people. There's a process to these things. You want to be like someone, you've always admired to be like someone. Can you serve that person? In all honesty, in all sincerity, can you serve that person without grudges, without murmuring? Can you serve people genuinely from your heart without expecting anything in return? Service is a rare skill. In service, you build yourself. In service, you develop yourself. In service, you master on the job. You master on the skill. In service, you grow. There are experiences you can never have until you serve people. There are mistakes that will automatically be corrected because you're serving someone. We used to say, when we're growing up, we used to hear there's no shortcut to success. But I kid you not, there's a shortcut to success. Mentorship is a shortcut. Mentorship allows you to sit under someone, take guidance. Mentorship allows you to leverage on the shoulder, to climb on the shoulder of someone else to thrive. And in mentorship, you serve, you learn to serve. The experiences you can never, have if you don't serve people. You want to be a business owner, you want to be a CEO, 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 you want to be a CEO,
Okay, so it seems like our speaker has been logged out by her network. She's having real network challenges. However, I would like us to drop our questions in the comment section if you have any. Drop your questions in the comment section if you have any. She has pointed out quite a lot of things, and I hope our notes and our jotters are free. Here's mine. A lot has been said. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, okay. Good evening, everyone. So we will be bringing our session to a close. Our speaker seems to have been logged out at the moment by by her network, and we will be ending the session here. Thank you for joining us again for tonight's session of the 10x Business Pre-Conference Conversations. Would have you again by weekend Saturday for another amazing session with yet again another seasoned speaker. You don't want to miss this other speaker. We will be unveiling the next speaker in the pre-conference conversation groups. So if you haven't joined the conversation groups, please register, sign up, and join the group. We will be unveiling our next speaker for our next week's session. So for tonight, we would draw the curtain here, and once again, thank you for joining us. Please, any further questions you might have as regards to the session tonight, drop your questions in the WhatsApp group and you will be immediately attended to. Please leave your questions in the WhatsApp group and you will be attended to immediately. And with that, we draw the meeting to a close. Good night and enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, sorry, a last minute miracle just arrived and our speaker is here. I had already ended the session, but we have our speaker back. If that wouldn't be too much again, if you have any questions, please drop it on the comments. Our speaker is back to take any questions you might have. Miss Precious, your mic is muted. You can have the floor and the stage again.
Okay, sorry. Why Nigeria? Obviously, so network glitches here and there. Why Nigeria? So I was talking about the last thing. I was talking about the skill called service, right? So I was saying serve people. Try as much as possible to serve people. Serve people. There's an experience that comes with serving people. You wouldn't know it all. When we talk about mentorship, most times we're not trying to force you into an enclosed space just because we want you to be there. No, we want you to gain experiences to leverage. It's called leverage. If you want to 10x your business, 10x your productivity, 10x your success, your results, you must serve people. I kid you not. I've served people and I'm still serving, and I will never stop serving people, right? So serve people genuinely, not with most times when we're serving people, oh, we have this expectation and desire, oh, this person does not do this thing for me, then this person is not a good person. No, serve people, you don't know the outcome. There are people who will keep mentioning your names in the rooms of opportunity because of the service you rendered, right? So when we talk about opportunities, it's not just about the ones you meet yourself. It's not just about the ones you have yourself. It's not just about the ones that you are exposed to. There are global opportunities that people you are serving have access to. And just because you're serving them genuinely, they recommend you in those rooms. They will keep mentioning your name in those rooms. So if you have access to, now look at this, why you have to value your relationship. If you have access to 100 great men, they also have access to another 100 great men. So that's a total of 200. So imagine having 100 super amazing people who love you genuinely, who care about you, and they mention your name to these other 100 people, and this other 100 people buys your name. That is where your name, your impact, your result will keep spreading. So value people and don't abuse access. Don't abuse access. I was talking about close proximity to greatness. When you're close to greatness, when you're close to people, you will discover their human side. You will discover that they have a human side. They also have weaknesses. So don't say, oh, this person, I thought this person was this, and then I'm figuring this. No, even you're not perfect. There is no perfect human being. There's this thing I say all the time. Jesus, saved the whole world because of God, because of the love of God. We are all saved and we have access to salvation. We have access to God, right? Now, if Jesus condemned you for your imperfection, trust me, you will not have access to salvation. So what did he do? Simply, he loved us just the way we are, accepted us on in our imperfection, and still gave us access to salvation. So these people, they are human. When you are in close proximity with them, don't take their weaknesses for who they are. There's another side, beautiful side of them you've encountered. So allow that beautiful side, take part of the whole story and description of them. Right. So don't say because, oh, he didn't come for the perfect, he came for the imperfect. So we are all humans. Everybody is not perfect. So when you begin to see, the imperfect side of those people you admire, of the people in your life, don't judge them completely. Don't write them off. Right? Take up the good side and remember it always. So don't abuse access, serve people, and then trust me. There are people I know in my life that don't have money, but their social capital is more than enough. So you need social capital. You need this relationship. Like your life is dependent on this relationship. So hold them dearly, hold them tightly like your life revolves around them. There are men that will recommend you in rooms of opportunities. And trust me, you need those people in your life. When you attend events, don't just attend events for the purpose of saving numbers. I see a lot of young people when we go to events, we just snap pictures for the gram. No, that is not relationship. That person you took a picture with, that celebrity, that friend of yours you took picture for the gram, does not care about you. But you can take that picture to a step further by connecting with them intentionally. Connecting with them intentionally, connect with them intentionally beyond the gram. You've exchanged numbers. Why not pitch yourself? Tell them what you do. Tell them how you can provide a solution to them. connect with them more intentionally so that they can move from mere phone numbers to quality contacts. Their days, rainy days are coming when you need men to stand by you. Rainy days are coming when you need solid people to stand by you. Rainy days are coming when you need people to pat on your back and say, continue. Rainy days are coming when you need these people to, press one or two buttons for you. So value your relationships, value people around you, and trust me, you will 10x your business, your productivity, and of course, every other thing you're doing. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Precious. My, I have heard so much, and I have a lot noted. Thank you so much for a highly impactful session tonight, and I am certain we will not forget all of that in a hurry. I mean, a lot has been said. No pictures for the gram anymore. And I mean, we will be intentional in really connecting with people, caring to know exactly what problems they have and how we can come in to solve them. Thank you so much for tonight's session. It was really, really highly impactful, regardless of several network glitches. I am sure our audience tonight has gone home with something really tangible. Okay, and again tonight, I for the second time we'll say thank you for joining us. Please drop your questions in the comment section before we close. If you have any questions you might have for our speaker, any questions on building profitable relationships. Probably you are even trying to build a relationship with Miss Precious right here. She's right here. If there's a personal question you may want to address as well, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to take any questions from you tonight. You have access to her right here and now. Please drop your questions. And if there is none, or in the absence of no other question, we will be drawing the curtain here tonight. Okay. So in the absence of any other question, we will be drawing the curtain here tonight. Miss Precious, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you so much. We are happy to have you. It was really, really an honor to have you make our time to be here with us tonight. And on behalf of myself and the 10X community, we say thank you and good night. Please enjoy
Thank
the
you
rest
very much
of your evening.
for having me.
Thank
Thank you
you,
for
man.
having me. And of course, we're in Nigeria. Sorry about the network glitches, and I hope the community got value and everyone who tuned into this session got value. Thank you very much.
All right. So good night, everyone. Good night, Miss Precious, and enjoy the rest of your evenings.